You've noticed your child is changing every day. Did you know there are 6 big changes that happen to all babies between the time they are 6 months and 2 years old? Knowing about these changes can help you understand more about why your toddler does things that can sometimes be hard to deal with. Let's go over these big changes one by one. Change number 1. After 6 months, your baby's growth slows down a bit. Your baby was so tiny as a newborn, it was important that he grew quickly at first, but around 9 months, your baby's very rapid weight gain slows down naturally. Your doctor will show you how your baby's weight gain looks on the growth chart, and you'll see that it is normal that your baby does not gain as much weight as before. Why does this matter? Because your baby is not gaining as much weight as before, his appetite will level off. He won't keep eating more and more food like he did when he was younger, and how much he wants to eat might change from day to day. Some meals he'll want to eat more, and some meals he'll want to eat less. We'll share more about that next time. Change number 2. Your toddler needs to practice new skills like crawling, standing, and walking. Imagine what it would be like if your child never learned to stand and walk. Because it is such an important part of being human, your baby will want to practice using her body to crawl, pull to a stand, stand on her own, walk, run, and climb. She will want to practice a lot during the day and sometimes at night. Why does this matter? When your baby is getting close to mastering a skill, she may sometimes rather practice than eat. She'll want you to hold her hands while she learns to walk, and will not want you to hold her as often when you're outside. She may also wake at night to show you how she can stand up. More practice during the day can mean more sleep at night. Change number 3. Your toddler needs to practice using his fingers. As you know, your child must learn to use his hands to pick things up and hold things. Why does this matter? He will insist on practicing. He will insist on feeding himself. He might even refuse to eat unless he can pick up the food and feed himself. Yes, this is messy, but so important. Help your toddler use his fingers during and between meals. He will happily experiment with objects, touching, holding, and even dropping things. Change number 4. Your toddler will try to get your attention to help her learn about her world. Your toddler wants to know everything about the world around her. You are her first and most important teacher. When she gets better at using her arms and hands, she will reach for or point at things around her. When she does that, she's asking you to tell her about what she sees. When you give her names for the things that she sees, like trees, doors, apples, keys, her vocabulary will grow faster and faster. Just in case you haven't already, you might want to think twice about the words you use in front of your toddler. Why does this matter? Your toddler may point at food and other things that she can't have. Keep in mind that pointing doesn't mean that she's demanding that you give her what she sees. She just wants to know what things are. Also, if you respond right away when she points or makes noises to get your attention, it will be a lot easier for both of you. Show your toddler your face and say something about what she wants to learn about. Then you can go back to what you were doing. If you wait until your toddler gets upset, she'll need help calming down, and that can be tough when you're busy. Change number 5. Your toddler will get better at remembering things. Your toddler's memory has been getting better and better for many months now. He knows about your house, what you do every day. He knows when someone or something is new to him. He knows what foods he likes and which he doesn't. He knows what foods are new, too. Why does this matter? During meals, if your toddler can see foods he likes, he may refuse to eat new foods or foods he's not sure about. He doesn't know it's not good for him to eat only bread all the time. Your toddler will also be a lot more cautious around new people. Sometimes your toddler will get upset if someone he doesn't know tries to hold him. You may have noticed that your toddler will look at your face when he sees something or someone new. If you look happy, he will think the new person or toy is okay. But if you look sad or upset, he'll want the new person or toy to stay away. Change number 6. Your baby will start to use scripts to understand and predict what happens in her world. Being a toddler is tough. Your toddler has to learn everything about everything, and because of that, she will naturally tell herself stories about repeating events and patterns in her life. You might want to think of these stories as scripts for the movie of your toddler's day-to-day life. For example, your toddler might have a script about getting in the car seat, like this toddler does. Can you see how she knows what comes next? Your toddler may have scripts about grocery shopping or going to daycare. Why does this matter? Your toddler will expect you to follow her scripts, And if you don't, she might get upset. The good news is that you are in charge of your toddler's scripts. Knowing this can make things a lot easier for both of you. We'll share a lot more about that later.